Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your general reading. I am about to just get started. I just shuffled. If you need any information, it's in the description box below. I have an Instagram page now, but I'm not going to share it with y'all until I really like it. I have a website in the works, so that's coming too. But we're just gonna jump right in. Tonight, 3 cards. Okay. That's way too many, so I'm not taking all those. So can I get 3 cards for Sagittarius? The first one fell. 2 more, please. Okay. They're really flying today. All right. Okay. We have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius, a time for healing, balsamic moon, and then believe in the impossible, blue moon. I'm going to look something up real quick, y'all, because I've been thinking about this word, and I don't know what the definition is, so I don't want to, lie to y'all. I would much rather say I don't know something than sit there and pretend like I know it. What is that? I hate when you look up a definition and it's like of or relating to the word, and it's like, okay, but I still don't know what that word is. Give me the word. Okay. An aromatic, resinous substance exuded by various trees and shrubs and used as a base for certain fragrances in medical and cosmetic preparations. Interesting. Okay. So, authenticity. If everybody else is just a watered down version of you, then, okay. So imagine like alcohol, right? Some people can't just drink alcohol straight. But when you put juice with it, it's easier to drink. It has the same effect, of course. It does the same thing, but because you put juice with it, it was a little bit easier to swallow, right? And so now I just saw 444. So if you are a blunt person, right? And somebody else is being chosen for something over you, it's because they're saying it in a nicer way than you're saying it. But they're saying the exact same thing. You're doing the same thing. They're just kissing ass a little more. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to dull yourself down for other people. That means that you're just not in the right environment. Because, okay, this is a terrible example, but like going back to the alcohol thing, there are people who can take shots straight, just fucking chug the shit. Like, I don't know if y'all seen that video of that girl, and she's like chugging a bottle of Henny, and the guy is like watching her, and he's like, ooh, like there are some people who can take authenticity or who can take something like in its pure form, right? But there are other people who can't. Does that mean that that thing is wrong? No, it just means that it's not for that person. So, you may be in a situation where something is not for you, but that doesn't mean that you're wrong. It just means that that thing isn't for you. But there is something else for you, which might be what this look at the bigger picture is about. Full moon in Sagittarius. But whatever it is, like I feel like also this conversation. Oh, good lord. I looked at the communication as key card, y'all. I'm sorry. But you do have blue here, which is about like your throat chakra. And I feel like because you have to believe in the impossible card here, like because in the past you might have been told no so much to stuff, or because people may not have been able to take your authenticity and take you as like what you were, you might be doubting yourself. But like what you need to do is like look at the bigger picture, which is just that you weren't meant to be there. But that doesn't mean that you weren't meant to be anywhere, or that you're not good enough, or you're not doing the right thing. It just means that that's not where that puzzle piece goes, you know? And you have emotions are running high, super moon at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like the events taking place right now are leading to you to what you need. But because ooh but because they may like feel a bit drying, you feel like you're going the wrong way, or because you're getting some pushback, you feel like you're going the wrong way, or you're doing the wrong thing. And it doesn't necessarily mean you're doing the wrong thing, but it could mean you're going the wrong way. It could just mean take another avenue to get there. So it could be that like your path to what you wanted doesn't look like what you thought it was going to look like, but it's still going to lead you to where you want to be in the end. It's just not the same path. And you have red here, which is like your root chakra, which is about like your root chakra is about like safety and security and support. Yeah, but it's also about the illusions and the biases that you have about life. So if you feel like, oh, nothing ever works out for me, that's your root chakra. You know, like those illusions that you have in your head about things that you can't do, your limitations and things like that, that's all root chakra. So in order for you to get where you need to go, you have to accept where you are. And accept that where you are doesn't mean failure, even if it doesn't look like what you thought it would look like. Um, then you have purple here, and purple is crown chakra energy. And crown chakra is about worry, it's about faith on the other end, it's about your connection to spirituality and stuff. And yeah, it's about your connection to all that. And so for me, that's God, you know. But for you, whatever that is, whatever your higher power is guiding you right now. And it may not feel the best. It may not be what you thought it was going to be. It may be even chaotic. Yeah, the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And the Five of Wands is about like getting in people's way. You know, you see how like if they were all to like walk close to each other, like don't look at this card as like them fighting. Look at this card as like they were all walking really close to each other and got tangled up. It's like too many people's opinions, too many people's energies and things can get you like clouded and get you like, unfocused and make you feel like, well, I'm doing the wrong thing. It's not that you're doing the wrong thing. It's just that you're too close to everybody else. You know, like what if he was doing some really cool dance move, or he was doing some really cool dance move, but because you're so close to all these people, you're now in somebody's way. You're now knocking someone over. You're now like accidentally, giving somebody a concussion. And that's not what you meant to do, but you're too close. You got too close. If you would have just, ooh, for somebody, that's a message. You got too close. If you would have just kept your distance or kept your boundaries up with somebody, then you wouldn't have such conflict. You have the Ace of Cups on the other side, so like new opportunities, new coming in for you. Okay. What's this first card? I'm gonna take them as like this. Two more, please. One more, please. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. One more, please. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, man. So the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Pentacles. So for some of you, like I said, like holding on to like past limitations and like past feelings of like doubt and, you know, um, for some of you, it's people who like symbolize doubt or symbolize like past stuff in your life, and you need to get rid of those things. Or yeah, I'm sorry, I completely like forgot where this was going. Like sometimes I'd be like talking and I really think I'd be channeling because after I say it I don't remember it anymore. Like it's gone. But we gonna put it back together though. We gonna put it back together. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles is here under the communication is key, and you have the Hangman. And the first thing I thought when I looked at it was just like learning from your mistakes, taking your time, and taking your time, you know? Because you have communication is key, and that card is basically saying that like you are one or a few conversations away from what it is that you want to express. And so I feel like if you take your time and you like reflect, because the Hangman is about like reflection, taking a break, it's about wisdom, it's about you see how he's tied up there. Like he's not going nowhere. He's not gonna fall. It's not like just a goofy. When you were a kid and you used to hang off stuff, and then you'd like be like, "Oh crap!" and you like fall. Like he's learned from that. And for some of you, this is like after taking time and like having that reflection, an offer comes in or a message comes in, or you could be giving that offer or that message. Um, Under look at the bigger picture, you have the Magician, which is about manifestation, and it's also number one, which is about like beginnings. Um, and I feel like because it came out under look at the bigger picture, it's basically saying like, oh, that's where we were at earlier. Even though you might not have gotten everything you wanted, look at what you manifested. And even in, I mean, not getting everything you wanted in the sense of like you got something better or like you're getting something better. Not in the sense of like you just didn't get what you want. It's like, okay, this didn't come in, but look at what you manifested instead. This didn't come in, but you manifested stability. This didn't come in, but you manifested friends. This didn't come in, but you manifested, a relationship that's actually genuine. This didn't come in, but you manifested, the best, career year of your life. Like look at the bigger picture of what you're really like pulling in here. Um and also know how much that takes. People underestimate like how much like getting what you want actually takes. Like it isn't all just fun. It isn't just like, oh yeah, I work hard all the time. Like some days you don't want to, but you did it anyway. And so now look at what you've manifested. You have 4 major arcana cards here. Like, this is big stuff. Like, you have your energy, first of all, the temperance right there, which is about harmony, it's about balance, it's about reciprocation, it's about crown chakra energy, come on in the background. But yeah, like it's about finding balance. You see how there's 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the land. So 1 foot in like emotions, 1 foot in emotional stability, and 1 foot on like tangible stuff too. As within, so without. You know, you're balanced inside, and so you're balanced outside. Like it's coming together. You are literally like these 2 cards give me the same kind of like you see the angel like pouring back and forth from the cup. It's like mixing, mastering, making stuff happen. And then this manifester here. So it's like you're really using that masculine energy that Sagittarius has. Like all of the zodiac signs are either uh feminine or masculine. And Sagittarius is one of the masculine signs. So it's a very active sign. You're the sign of action. And here you have the chariot. Believe in the impossible in the chariot. Like, I don't know what that says to you, but to me, it says moving forward. It says getting what you want. It says not letting anything stop you. It says manifesting. It because you literally have the magician. Like, this is so, I don't know. I don't have a word for it really. Like it's just exciting. It is exciting because it's like a slow build, but it's not only is it stable, which is like hard to ask of fire to be stable, but you have like all the elements here except for fire, but the fire is you because you have water, you have earth, you have swords here. Like whatever you're holding on to isn't worth holding on to. And whatever you're holding on to is making you bored anyway. You're not satisfied with it anyway. And underneath that, you have the justice. So it's like this is all kind of its own. Like I really just, it all circles back to each other. It all circles back to each other. Like even a time for healing, you have the temperance under that. And the temperance is about balance, restoring harmony, all that stuff. And that's what this is. Look at the bigger picture of what you're manifesting. Believing in the impossible, moving forward. Like communication is key. Taking the time to apply what you've learned. The Knight of Pentacles is also about like routine. Taking the time to apply what you've learned instead of just holding on to what makes you unhappy. It's exciting. I'm so happy. Okay, well, keep doing what you're doing. Really, I don't really have any advice because it seems like you're doing what you need to be doing. Especially with that chariot, there is no stopping you. So, good luck, Sagittarius. Keep pushing, keep manifesting. And again, all my information is in the description box below for you.